all of your limiting beliefs, all of your worries, all of your doubts, all of your fears are controlled by this robot right here. And unfortunately, 95% of your every single day thinking is run by unconscious and subconscious thoughts. But when we take the time to step back into creativity mode and back into the mind that we are meant to live in, we start operating from this guy. This is the creator. Me and you are creators of our world. And I know that there's things that we can't control all the time, but you want to know the one thing that you can control? Your inner world. If you ever want to see your outer world change, you must first start within, and you must first decide, who are you choosing? Who are you going to make the conscious decision that you want to operate your every single day thinking off of? And the thing that is so beautiful about letting this character run your every single day life and thinking is that this character is divine. This character is creative. And this character is you. You just have to wake up to that. So with that being said, hi, my name is Izzy and welcome to my channel, Creality. If you are new here, I just want to say that if you are looking for more answers in your life in the sense where you really want to become the creator and the controller of your reality, you are in the right spot. I by no means know everything, but I want to let you know that from someone who really struggled in life to now where I am, I want to let you know that that is possible for you, and you do not have to be a victim of life, because life is always happening for you. Life is never happening to you. And I know sometimes when we go through hard things, it may feel like God hates me, the universe doesn't want the best for me. But I want to let you know that every single way something plays out is for your highest good. And that's the whole purpose of my channel. I really just want to relay the lessons and things that I have learned in my life so young over to you guys. And also, I think one of the biggest parts of my message I also want to give you is that you do not need to wait till you hit rock bottom to decide you want to change. Because I had to hit rock bottom to realize that I didn't want to live that kind of reality anymore, but you don't need to get to that. So with that being said, let's get further in today's video and how you can really start letting this character run your life instead of this one. Let's get into it. So the first part that I want to cover is, what is survival mode? Because unfortunately, a lot of people live on survival mode. This is feelings like anger, jealousy, hate, anxiety, depression, fear. All of these feelings and components are a part of the fight or flight response. Biologically and genetically, we all have this within our systems, programmed from all the way back to freaking caveman days, because when we would go into fight or flight response, it literally would mean that we were about to die. But now, as we have evolved, obviously we're not running from like dinosaurs, like we're not chasing each other with spears. We have a shitty boss. We have coworkers we hate. We want to impress our parents. We have financial debt. That is now what is causing us to go into these fight or flight responses. And unfortunately, a lot of people end up staying in that response and not elevating from it, not letting their stress levels come back down. Because when you are in fight or flight, your cortisol levels are raised and your adrenaline, and you are not in creativity mode at all. When you are in fight or flight, it is not a time to be creative or to meditate or focus on the kind of life that you live, because your body is so anxious and your emotions are so anxious. All you can think about is, I need to survive. And I know it's easy to live in survival mode because I understand that the world is crazy, but you will never be able to be the creator of your life if you are operating from survival mode. Your body is a vehicle and the driver is your consciousness. You are not your past. You are not your worries. You are not your fears. You are the one who is in control, and you are the one who has power. And the second that you start giving the power to external forces, your environment, is when it is all seeped away from you and you no longer feel like you are the one driving. Oh, my parents treated me really crappy growing up and they didn't raise me right. So I want to prove to them that they were shitty parents by not succeeding in life. Your parents now have the power over you. Oh, I want to prove to this guy that he really broke me and he really hurt me, and I'm going to post about him all the time and I'm just going to be so sad all the time. That man has all your power. And the same thing can be said about a woman. Never give your power to anyone else, because when you start giving your power away, you feel empty. You feel like life's just happening to you. You need to turn your attention inwards and realize that you are the creator. You are the one driving. This little robot character right here, he might be your past, he might be your subconscious programming, but this character right here has the ability to be awakened at any point in any given time. And it's up to you if you want that to happen. And when it comes to taking your power back from things, you are not separate from what you want to create. You do not need to wait for all the stars to align. You are the one who aligns them. Oh, I can't feel successful until I see mills in my bank account, so I'll never feel successful unless I see this in my third dimensional reality. Oh, I will never be able to feel love without having a partner in my life. Oh, I will never be able to feel peace without seeing everything go completely smooth in my life. Bring yourself internally to a degree into which you no longer depend on your external world to change for your inner world to feel good. Because the truth is, the things that are in our reality and in our world may not always be to our exact liking. I want you guys to know that you deserve to feel happy all the time, even if you don't have everything that you want right now. I'm not where I want to be in my career, my success story, my freaking bank account. Like, of course I'm striving for more. But I don't need to feel like I can't be happy until I see those things in my hands. And that's where the true power comes. Once you are able to finally release from that separation and from that desperation, you see the magic start to happen. You see the miracles come in, because you are no longer operating from this frequency of, oh, I need it. There's so much tension. Nothing's going to just easily flow in when you're constantly operating on tension and in survival mode. So 95% of our daily actions are controlled by our subconscious mind. And from the ages 0 to 7, our brains are in this state called theta. And when we are in this state, first of all, we're in the creativity state. That's why kids are able to play with imaginary toys and it's so real to them, because they are in this brain state. But we are also like sponges, absorbing literally everything that is going around us. So if you grew up in a toxic home, if you grew up thinking that, even if you grow up in a very poor family, you have conditions within your mind to repeat these patterns. So if you catch yourself constantly feeling depressed or sad or anxious or angry or envious, that's not who you are. You may think that's who you are because that's how you've been operating your whole life, but that is not truly you. That's your programming. That's things that are repeating. So if you are in a hard spot in your life right now and you don't really like how your life's looking or your thoughts are looking, do not blame yourself and think that you're just damaged and this is just who you are. This is your programming, and everything can be unlearned and untaught. It is all up to you. So next, I just want to contrast survival versus creation, just so you can ask yourself, truly and authentically ask yourself, which one am I operating from? Am I operating from survival, which is reacting, fear-driven, limited by the past, victim, and life is happening to me? Or am I operating from creation side, which is responding to life with intention, rewriting patterns, expanded by vision, master, and life is happening from me? It starts with you consciously catching yourself and being like, hold on, I'm going back into survival thinking right now. I'm being fear-driven right now. I'm being limited by my past right now. Oh my gosh, I'm such a victim to life. Whenever you are having this type of thinking, you are operating from this stupid freaking robot right here. But when you notice that, you are saying, hold on, life is happening from me. Life is happening through me. You are in creation mode with this character right here. You are no longer letting the past hold so much power over you. You are not just letting your brain just turn off when you are going about your day, but you're actually being very conscious and very intentional with your thinking, the way you are to other people, and how you talk to yourself. I think one of the biggest shifts that I have made that seriously has helped me so much is literally I have started thanking God every single day for giving me this life, giving me this body, this amazing life that I have, and the purpose that God has given to me. Because Every single person has a specific, God-given, intentional purpose. You are not just floating around here on earth. You are not meant to just come here and be a victim of life and to fall into the herd of sheeps like everyone else. You are supposed to realize that you are the creator of your world. You are the creator of your mind. God has given you this ability to wake up to your purpose. It's all about you taking the steps to turn your attention inwards and no longer letting the robot, the subconscious programming, run your every single day thinking. There never has been and there never will be an exact life expression of who you are. So make sure you never ever forget that. Never think that you need to conform with the rest of society because you don't want to talk too loud and you don't want to be seen as someone who is different, because being different is the most beautiful thing that you can do, especially in today's society. There are way too many copy and pasted, and I don't want to come off as mean, and like the whole point of my videos is to help people realize that they don't need to live that way. But unfortunately, that's how a lot of people live. They want to just be, oh, conformed. I'm just going to live how everyone else is living because it seems to work for them. Stand out. Don't be afraid of what other people are going to say, because it is your life and people are always going to hate on you when you first start doing something. People are always going to talk bad about you if you're at the top or if you're at the bottom. So you might as well just start doing it, because no matter where you are, people are still going to talk about you. You will never be on your deathbed thinking, oh, I wish I listened more to what people were saying. Like, have you ever noticed how that's a common theme with old people? How they actually do not give a crap. Like, seriously, they are so authentically themselves, and it's so beautiful, and it's such a great reminder that we're going to be at that point in our lives one day. So why wouldn't we just want to start right now? Seriously, start being authentically you. Start living in that creation mode, that creator mode, because that is the truth of who you are. So now I want to give you actual practical steps that you can take to no longer let this little robot control your life. The first step, the very first step to take, is to become aware, because you cannot fix and you cannot heal what you are not aware of. So catch yourself when you start having these little negative thoughts, or you go back into this weird thinking loop, or you notice that you're literally not even trying to think that way, it's just popping up. And don't judge it, just observe it. Take your journal later on that night and write it down. Notice the thoughts that popped up there where you were like, hold on, that came from my programming. That came from when I grew up. That came from what my mom might have said to me a few years, or what I learned from that relationship. Like, notice it, because that is the most important step that you can take to start to change. And the second thing is hypnosis. Getting your mind into a theta state, either through meditation or visualization. These are the two steps that you can start to take today to start no longer letting the unconscious thoughts just run your every single day life. If I were to start from ground zero back to really getting to know myself on a very deep level, I would start with meditating every single day. You can do the ones with the soundtracks. I do those sometimes, but it's really important to have absolutely no noise, no distraction, no thought, and just literally peace and quiet with yourself in that space. Because when you are in the meditative state, nothing from your external world is affecting you. The only thing that you're observing is what is in within. And going back to no longer needing your external world to change to be happy, you can find that happiness when you finally get to know yourself and you sit in that deep and meditative state. I also have this journal in my links. It's called Writing the Future, Rewriting the Future, Rewriting the Past. I don't know the exact name. That's kind of embarrassing because it is my own ebook, but it's free. It's in my link. You can download it if you want it. I think it would be amazing because it really covers the past and healing the past traumas that you have experienced, but also tapping and dipping your toes into the future of what you want to create, because you are the creator. Also, you guys, this is my boyfriend and I's clothing brand, Illume Projects. This is one of our products, and you could check the rest out at Illume Projects on Instagram, and we will be officially dropping soon. Let's get back to the video. What do you truly desire? Not what the world has set out for you to want to desire, not what your parents want you to desire, not what that relationship wants you to desire. What do you, on a deep and soul level, desire for your life? What do you want to create? Seriously, think about it for literally just 2 seconds. Don't think about the money, don't think about the safety, don't think about the control. but be present with that thought and create. Because that is the most beautiful thing that you can do. That is one of the most beautiful parts of our minds, that we have no idea the difference between what is real and what is fake. So literally, you could be imagining a fake scenario every single night, and your body and your mind has no idea the difference of whether that's actually happening or not. The world will try to keep you programmed and will try to keep you down. I'm not about to get into a whole ramble of conspiracy theories right now, but you got to realize you need to wake up and not let yourself be so programmed, distracted, tired, and obedient, because you are the creator. You are the one who gets to control and create your own reality. But I understand sometimes life gets hard, and sometimes, oh my gosh, my camera's about to die. Hold on. Hold on. Well, it's embarrassing. My pants aren't even freaking buckled. Oh no. Okay, do I need to have my hand on this for the next few seconds? I guess I do. Remember, you are this character. You don't have to be this character anymore. So from this point on, choose to be the creator. Choose to create with intention and no longer operate from survival mode, because you do not have to. I thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I hope that it served you in some way, shape, or form, because that's the whole point of my videos, is just to empower you and encourage you that you are the creator. So with that, God bless you guys, and I will see you hopefully next Friday. Subscribe for more. Mwah. Bye.